Yeah, it's great to be back training and stuff, and the ankle's feeling pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. It was a couple of nervous days in between from when the injury happened, but I'm pretty happy just to be here, and I suppose it's great that the ankle's kind of healing, so I'm pretty happy with it all.
Did you have any doubts that you get to this point and be ready to go?
I kind of, within myself, I was kind of like, will it be ready? Will it be okay to go? But then I had great help with the physios and the doctor and stuff. They got me through it all, and there was a lot of long days and stuff. But I suppose it's worth it all in the end.
Considering how well your pre-season started in the first game before you got the injury, like how's the last couple of weeks been? Like, has your form looked to be right on? Have you dealt with it?
Yeah, it's hard when you're not training to kind of keep up with all the rugby stuff. But I just tried to pay as much attention in meetings and kind of keep on top of everything as best I could. So when I'm back training, that it wouldn't be all a shock to me. So yeah, it was good to still be involved and still be part of the team.
Are you worried about the rugby stuff will come back? Because it came back in your first game, so I think your natural stuff will shine.
I think the coaches will have us ready enough, and I reckon they'll only pick us if we're ready. So yeah, I just got to keep on top of it, and feeling pretty good in training, so that's a positive.
Is there anything you can do, if you've had a couple of ankle injuries, get the Scotland first, is there anything you can do about it now? Or?
Just got to keep on top of everything, and I suppose it wasn't as if there was a problem going into the Italy game. It was kind of just the way I fell on it. So I suppose if I can just keep myself as strong as I possibly be, then hopefully I'll avoid them.
Did you get a chance to train, which obviously you're now back, did you get a chance to train with positions later? How are you looking at the chance to get like moments to play fullback?
Well, I've only trained this week, so I've only been really in it around 10ish, so haven't had too much time really other than this week to do anything. So it's hopefully maybe over the next couple of weeks I'll get in a few other positions, but at the moment it's just been at 10.
You're happy to play that utility man role? I mean, you're probably the third scrum half in the squad. You make up a fullback as well. Is that a role you're happy with?
Yeah, I don't mind. I suppose it adds another string to my bow. So wherever the management need me, I suppose I'd be happy to fit in.
Shane Hogan was saying that you potentially be a fit at 12, kind of like yourself and second would be like Ford and Farrell at 10, 12. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I suppose I haven't been approached by the coaches about it at all, so I suppose until I hear it from them, I won't look into it too much. I'd be more than happy to give it a go, but I suppose it's the guys who are in charge who will be picking that.
Have you actually done reps at
I've been doing a bit of passing when I had the ankle. Like I said, I've only trained this week, so I haven't had too many opportunities to get in and train there, but I've been trying to do as much passing as I can with the ankle and stuff. So.
What age were you when scrum half was when was it shelled?
Under 18s, so that was the last time I played.
You moved to fullback then?
Moved to 10 and then went to fullback probably a year later.
When you got that injury against Italy, was your first thought that you might be out of the tournament?
First thought was more so, hopefully it's not as severe as initially thought, but it kind of, in the back of your mind, you do think that as well. But I suppose I was very fortunate with being able to get back as quick as I did. Yeah, it's really exciting. Like it's a great group to be in, and like we have a bit of banter between ourselves, and it's a great place to be. It's cool to be able to be in Japan as well. It's a bit new and it's all different, so it's pretty cool to be able to experience that as well.
You mentioned
I'm just glad I got invited to Joey's press conference. Pretty good thing. Thanks, Joey, for having me. Yeah, it is. It's a very competitive environment. With the other two lads there, we all got opportunities in pre-season to get some game time under our belt, and we're here now, and I suppose we're all, obviously Rory's the skipper, and we'll all be competing against each other. Whoever gets selected this weekend to try and put their hands up for further selection, and I suppose the coaches, like I said, they gave us opportunities to play in the pre-season games to try and put our best foot forward to leading into the tournament.
Back to the last one, we've also tried then Richard Strauss how did you feel that momentum? Does that give you an extra motivation to
Yeah, I suppose I was involved in I think the first 3 games and then last down selection I think towards the end. Obviously a lot of time since that last World Cup, but again it's competitive with the 3 of us like it was the last World Cup and this World Cup as well. But they're all, they're two top lads off the pitch and we all get on well. We do our extras together, our throws, so it's good to get on with them because it creates a good working relationship. And like I said, all we can do is when you get the opportunity to play, just try and do as best you can so that when the big games they're all big games come along, that you're in the frame for selection.
Sean, could you give us an idea of what the intensity of the training has been like this week? Because we had Reece Ruddock on Wednesday or on Tuesday saying that some of the sessions this week have been the best that the squad has had all year.
Yeah, there's a big buzz this week. We had our big D session on Monday. Yeah, it was one of the best so far that we've had. Guys buzzing, guys communicating well, knowing their detail, knowing what the roles they have in the system. Bit of attack today, bit of defence as well. Just everyone looks sharp and everyone looks like they're humming and ready to go for the weekend, which is really good. There's good buzz in the camp and everyone's happy. We moved in here today, so we're going to be well settled by the time the game comes around.
Did the 2 of you go to meet the sumo wrestlers yesterday?
No,
I didn't know. I didn't go into Tokyo when the lads went in earlier on the week. I went in yesterday. It's nice, hour and a half round bus trip. But I think you went, didn't you? To the.
I didn't go. No, I just stayed around. But it looked pretty cool by the instas and stuff.
Yeah, Keane Healy looked particularly enthusiastic about it to the point where he'd almost make a fairly good sumo wrestler, you'd imagine.
You never know. He's into certain mad stuff anyway. He could end up over here when he retires. But looked interesting. Yeah, I think just the lads were commenting how flexible for such big men and the training that they put in is totally different to what lads have seen before. So I think they really enjoyed it.
Can you try to explain to us this is arguably the biggest game of the tournament, the biggest game of the season? How difficult is the hit ground running with nothing like it? Is there any help even coming back from Six Nations to a European quarter, or is there anything you can tap into to be ready when it happens?
I think having the 4 test matches in the pre-season was pretty crucial to us, and there's a lot of learnings we took from it. And it's not every year that the first 4 games of the season are going to be proper test matches. So I think that will kind of set us up quite well. But then again, like Sean said, it's the buzz and stuff around the camp this week has been insane, and lads are just bouncing off each other. So it's, I suppose, if we can tap into that energy and then tap into what we learned over the pre-season, and we had a pretty tough pre-season with the running and everything. So hopefully that will all stand to us.
Sean, you've had some. You've obviously gone very amazing. You've had some lot of success there. Sometimes it's been sort of maybe stop, but still hit. Does that sort of show your resolve in a way, and how far you push it to get into this starting 15?
Yeah, I think obviously in the Six Nations I got dropped from the squad. But I think it shows that I have good mental strength, good characteristics behind myself, because I obviously fought to get back in. Had good form at Leinster. So all you can do is just, when things don't go your way like that, you just got to see what you can do better and just be positive, because it's a good thing about professional sport. You go out the next weekend and you get an opportunity to go again, and that's all you can do really, because it's another chance to put your hand up, get reselected, and I was pretty happy that I could make my 3rd World Cup, so I've been sniffing around for a while.
Joey, you've been talking about the buzz a couple of times. Like, I just want to know, is it, like, how different is it to a big Six Nations game? Like, how much does the World Cup mean to all of you guys?
I think this is my first World Cup, so I'm not probably the best person to answer that, but I think just there's been such a long build up to it. Like, the whole year has kind of been in the back of our minds. We've kind of known that the World Cup's coming around, so it's I suppose never been to Japan either. Everything's a bit new, and I suppose that adds an extra bit of excitement. So And I suppose being any sort of rugby fan would know the World Cup. If you watch it from a kid, like the World Cup's probably one of the biggest events that comes around. So it's a privilege to be a part of, and it's, like I said, it's just a real excitement.
Have you allowed yourself to dream of winning it?
I'm just taking week by week at the moment, but no, it's I suppose every team coming in has some sort of ambition. So I think the best we can do is just improve each day and see where we get to.